VDM has achieved more than you in 2 years. Right now, I can confidently tell you that you do not even measure to half of what VDM represents in the minds of millions of Nigerians. I repeat that again. Right now, Falana, you do not represent half of the achievement that VDM has achieved in 2 years of its popularity. VDM has touched lives of people in the north, in the north central, in the south, in the east, everywhere.
So guys, you guys know that Very Dark Man has a case with Falana because he released a recorded voice call that Bobrisky clearly stated that Femi Falana and his son helped him to get a presidential pardon. So since then, since Very Dark Man released that recorded voice call, Femi Falana and his son took it so personal and they said they're going to sue Very Dark Man. Imagine, Nigerians has come out to drag Femi Falana, saying this person you want to sue is not the person that, you know, said this thing. It was Bobrisky that said it with her mouth. That it was Bobrisky that said it. Very Dark Man was just trying to expose corruption. That's just it. So they had their last court section the other day, and then they adjourned the case. And a lot of Nigerians, a lot of VDM supporters are coming out to drag Femi Falana, saying that what did this guy do? What did VDM do? That after all, he's exposing corruption. And then Bobrisky in question is not even in Nigeria. She is in London. The person that said this, the person that called your names, that called Femi Falana's name, that called Falz's name, and called so many people's name. You left her to go scot-free and you're going to sue the person that actually, released the recorded voice call. So a lot of Nigerians are coming out to drag Femi Falana. Guys, just take a look at this video where this man said a lot of things about VDM and Femi Falana. Guys, take a look.
Dear Falana, let me tell you in all honesty, as a man of your age, I will tell you without mincing words. You are a huge disappointment. You are a huge disappointment. At a point where we thought the issue between you and Very Dark Man has ended, it appears you love the attention and you love the razzmatazz that the case brings, and therefore you want to accentuate and perpetuate it. In fact, make I stop this big grammar. You don't know, say you dey fuck up. An old man of your age. Now this small boy, VDM now who you for fee call, say, VDM come, I want to see you. This way you stop it. The boy go tell us, yes sir, yes sir, I go stop. But you have gradually molded VDM to a point where the respect will be the get for you. You don't lose him. You have lost the respect that this young man is supposed to have molded for you. And it's a pity. It's a pity. In that court today in Lagos State, did you not see the crowd he pulled? VDM has done so much in the 2 years of his popularity on social media than you have for the past how many years that you've been a senior advocate of nonsense. It's a pity. It's a pity. Trust me, I'm so disappointed that you are not reading the signs on the wall. I am tempted to ask, what exactly are you pushing this case for? Bobrisky is out of the country. VDM made a video, and like he said today, all he wanted to prove was the corruption in the country. And you are dragging a case that is more popular than yourself. Let me tell you the truth, Mr. Falana. If anything happens to VDM, you are going to test your popularity, if indeed you have the popularity. Your significance as a senior advocate of nonsense in this country will be tested, and you know that you are actually nothing. So many things are annoying Nigerians. This Bobrisky's case is one of such beacons that Nigerians are trying to angle their anger upon. But for some reason, you have placed your interest above the anger Nigerians have taken in. I think you want to test your popularity above the love Nigerians have for Nigeria. And trust me, you're going to lose. This is about the third or fourth video I'm making to you. And for some reason, your so-called integrity is more than, you value your so-called integrity more than the anger that has enveloped Nigerians. And trust me, you're going to lose. You're going to, they say, fly when they hear word, go follow dead body, enter grave. And that's exactly what you're doing. Trust me, I've weighed all the angles. I've weighed all the scenarios. And in every scenario, you will lose. Even if they jail VDM, you will still lose. Because at the end of the day, it's about the narrative. It's about the narrative that you will live. What is the narrative? That a common man who has great love for this country, that identified high-level corruption and decided to bring the corruption out in the open, and for some reason, unfortunately, your name was involved, rather than take into cognizance of the corruption that this young man has exposed, you have somehow made it about yourself and your useless family. It's a pity. It's a pity that if you lose any respect at the end of this charade, you should blame yourself and not VDM. What did VDM do? Somebody in distress approached VDM, and VDM offered to help. And in the course of this assistance, he released an audio tape. Rather than bring the person whose voice was evidently represented on that audio, the Nigerian system, which you now defend, has made it possible to somehow rigmarole Bobrisky out of this country, to dodge the inquiry of the House of Representatives, to dodge the inquiry of Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, to dodge the inquiry of the Federal Corrections Service, and to dodge the inquiry of the police. The man in question, the chief actor of this whole imbroglio, is out of the country. So my question is, what is the fuss about? What's your problem? What is the ruckus about? What exactly is your problem? What exactly is your problem? You have, in a short while, showed everything you represented about Nigeria was pure, unadulterated hypocrisy. In a short while, you have shown that you epitomizes the very core of Nigeria's problem. Look at what people are saying about your family. I didn't know about the Falana before. If you thought you had a name, I never saw you as a name. Trust me, every single ounce of disgrace you are bringing to your Falana family is not VDM, it's not Bobrisky. It's you, senior advocate of nonsense. You are the one bringing the shame to your family now. I have thought by this time you would have withdrawn the case, called VDM small boy. What's wrong with you? No, don't call, in this whole thing, don't mention my family's name again. And I know that VDM will not mention your name again. Now with the video that VDM made this morning, whatever respect he has for you, you have lost it. And whatever respect that Nigerians have for you, you have equally lost it. So what exactly is your problem? What's your problem? Are you the godfather in question? Obviously, I have been told who the godfather is. I now know the godfather, and I will give you clues as to who the godfather is. Cause me, I no get strength. I'm too old to sleep in jail. I'm too old in sleeping cell. See, my wife don't dey holler me, make I no call. The Godfather is among the top 5 citizens in Nigeria. You know who is number 1. You know who is number 2. You know who is number 3. Emphasize on number 3. You know who is number 4. You know who is number 4. But emphasize more on number 3. That is the Godfather. Allegedly. So all these things we are doing, all this idea of trying to smuggle Bobrisky out is to cover, is to make sure that that name of the Godfather does not leak. So since Bobrisky is out, why is the case still on? Because Nigeria will not take it if anything happens to VDM without the presence of Bobrisky. Nigeria will not take it. Yes, we know that Nigeria is corrupt, but the rights of the ordinary man must be protected, because at the end of the day, we elected the people there. We are, they say democracy is a system of government by the people, for the people, of the people. The people, the people, the people. Let me say this loud and clear. Let me say this loud and clear. I don't know what your intentions are, Mr. Falana. I really don't know what your intentions are. But trust me, if this goes beyond this charade of mere court appearances, I tell you with all sincerity, my name is Magnus Oraka. Even though I said I don't have the strength to sleep in cell, but I don't know Eric or Saro, or I don't know, I just say number 3. Nobody may be number 3 for this control, but number 3. So everything you see you are doing is just to make sure that they cover that this thing is even bigger than the Falana. Falana knows who the Godfather is. And I think that very dark man know who the Godfather is. Everything you see that is going on is to make sure that, because if the name of that Godfather appears, the integrity of this administration is gone. If the name of that Godfather appears, the integrity of this administration is gone. That's why they are doing everything possible to ensure that this case is swept under the rug. Now that the chief culprit, Bobrisky, is out of the country, my question is simple. Why are you still dragging this case? Why? What is that thing about the Falana that you think the integrity of the Falana for me only exists in the figment of Falz and his father's imagination? I do not hold the integrity of Falana's image more than the integrity I have for Nigeria. Nigeria is crumbling, and the few of us who are available are struggling very hard to right the wrongs that the useless politicians, that include Falana himself, of course, to see if we can still salvage anything remotely useful from Nigeria that we can use to live as a legacy to our children. Try English good on. I mean, they speak fine English like this. So, this whole idea, you Falana, you conceived Falz by the interaction of your prick and your wife's vagina. The question now is this issue of Gabrielism. I have thought that a man who enjoyed the law of intercourse that produced a son, you should, in reverse or conversely, protect that same environment where prick meets Toto and produce children. I am very, very disappointed.
So guys, haven't you heard what that man said? You know, that man was bashing out at Femi Falana, saying that what has he achieved since he became the son, since he got popular in this country? That very dark man, just 2 years of being popular, he has achieved a lot. Go to the north and see what he has done. He has touched life of so many people. Is it about, you know, fighting for people's rights? Very dark man has done a lot. So this man was like bashing out at Femi Falana, dragging him. So many Nigerians are like, that Very Dark Man is going to win this case. That if you look at this matter well, he did not do anything. He was actually exposing corruption. Nigerians are saying that Femi Falana should withdraw this case, that they are going to lose and Very Dark Man will win. Some Nigerians said that people should stop listening to Falz song or play any of his music, guys, because of this Bobrisky's case. And then they say that if anything happens to Very Dark Man, then they will not find it easy. Because if you look at this case well, you will see that Very Dark Man did not even do anything. Yes, they didn't do anything. They mentioned your name. You're supposed to go after the person that mentioned your name, not the person that released the recorded voice call or released the... Because Very Dark Man was actually exposing corruption in Nigeria. So they are meant to go after Bobrisky, not VDM. Bobrisky self is not even in Nigeria. She's in London. Allowing the person that pointed out at you guys, you allowed him to go scot-free, and you're trying to sue the person that just released the recorded voice call. It doesn't make sense. So a lot of Nigerians are saying that VDM is going to win, that Falana should withdraw this case. So guys, let me know what you're saying under the comment section. Let me know your thoughts under the comment section. And guys, don't forget to subscribe if you're new to this channel, like and share this video. So guys, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time.